Welcome you all to the program Easy Learning, Happy Learning, Social Science Online Guide for Students, presented by Azel Media. Today I am going to present the lesson Sun, the Ultimate Source, first chapter of Social Science 2 of 9th Standard. After seeing it once completely, if you feel it useful for you, and if you want the notes continuously, please subscribe it. Let's go to the lesson. Sun, the ultimate source. What is insolation? Solar energy reaches the earth in the form of short waves. This is called insolation. What are the different processes of heat transfer in the atmosphere? Conduction, convection, advection, and terrestrial radiation are the different processes of heat transfer in the atmosphere. See the picture. Conduction, convection, advection, and terrestrial radiation. What is conduction? After absorbing the heat from insolation, the earth transfers the heat into that part of the atmosphere very close to the surface of the earth. This process is known as conduction. See the picture. What is meant by convection? When the air gets heated, it expands and rises up and helps to spread the heat over there. This process is called convection. What is meant by advection? Advection is the horizontal transfer of heat through wind. See the picture. What is meant by terrestrial radiation? After the surface of the earth gets heated up through insolation, heat is transferred from the surface of the earth to the outer space in the form of long waves. This process is called terrestrial radiation. See the picture. The process of conduction, convection, and terrestrial radiation. Radiation, conduction, and convection. What is the difference between insolation and terrestrial radiation? Solar energy reaches Earth in the form of short waves. This is called insolation. Insolation is from the sun to Earth and it's in the daytime. Heat is transferred from the surface of the Earth to the outer space in the form of long waves is called terrestrial radiation. The transfer of heat is from the Earth to Sun, and this takes place at night. And 3 points to note: insolation, short waves from the Sun to Earth in the daytime, and terrestrial radiation, long waves from the Earth to Sun at night. Why does terrestrial radiation occur mostly at night? It's just that during the daylight hours, radiation from the sun causes a net gain in energy. At night, when the sunlight is gone, radiation from the Earth into space is a net loss of energy. Moreover, the Earth's crust has limit to absorb energy. What is heat budget? The balance between insolation and terrestrial radiation is called heat budget. What is meant by temperature? Name the instrument used to measure temperature. Temperature is the degree of hotness of the atmosphere. Thermometer is the instrument used to measure temperature. Why the maximum temperature is being recorded at 2 p.m.? Maximum temperature of the atmosphere is felt at about 2 p.m. in the afternoon because after the insolation, it takes about 2 hours to heat the atmosphere completely through different processes of heat transfer. What is the difference between diurnal range of temperature and daily mean temperature? The difference between the maximum and the minimum temperature of a day is called diurnal range of temperature. It can be calculated as maximum temperature of the day minus minimum temperature of the day. The average temperature of a day is termed daily mean temperature. It is calculated as daily mean temperature equals maximum temperature plus minimum temperature of the day divided by 2. What is meant by isotherms? Isotherms are the imaginary lines connecting places having equal atmospheric temperature. See the picture. What are the factors influencing the distribution of temperature? Latitude, altitude, nearness of ocean, and wind are the factors influencing the distribution of temperature. Latitude and the distribution of temperature. Latitude is one of the main factors affecting temperature. As latitude increases, temperature decreases. Temperature will be higher over the regions where the vertical rays of the sun fall. What is the relationship between altitude and distribution of temperature? The temperature is comparatively lower at places situated much above the sea level. As altitude increases, temperature decreases. Nearness of ocean and the distribution of temperature. Temperature will be higher at places away from the sea and temperature remains moderate at places close to the sea. Wind and the distribution of temperature. The temperature of a place depends on the types of wind flows to there. The warm winds rise the temperature and the cold winds can lower the temperature. What is normal lapse rate? The temperature decreases with the increasing altitude in the troposphere because the air molecules there are heated by the radiation and conduction of energy from Earth's surface. The temperature in the troposphere decreases at the rate of 1 degree Celsius per 165 meter of altitude. This is called normal lapse rate. The temperature experienced in places like Idukki and Wayanad is much lower than that of the neighboring districts like Ernakulam and Kozhikode respectively. Why? Idukki and Wayanad are situating at higher altitudes from the sea level than their neighboring districts of Ernakulam and Kozhikode. Generally, Kerala experiences moderate temperature. Why? It's mainly because of the nearness to the sea, the Arabian Sea. Isotherms in the southern hemisphere are almost parallel to the equator compared to those in the northern hemisphere. Why? The southern hemisphere is more uniformly water than the northern hemisphere, and hence isotherms are seen regular in nature. Large landmasses in the northern hemisphere cause isotherms to bend towards the equator. This is because of the differential heating of land and water. In the weather maps for summer and winter seasons, the isotherms behave differently. Why? The isotherms are more linear in the southern hemisphere. Because of large landmasses in the northern hemisphere, it's seen that isotherms bend towards the equator in winter and poles in summer because of the differential heating of land and water. What is meant by humidity? The actual amount of water content in the atmosphere is called humidity. Humidity varies with the place and time. Humidity. The actual amount of water present in the atmosphere is called humidity. What is meant by dew point? The critical temperature at which condensation begins is called dew point. What is saturation level? The stage at which the atmosphere is fully saturated with water is termed as saturation level. What is relative humidity? The ratio between the amount of water vapor present in the atmosphere and the total water holding capacity of the atmosphere at a given temperature is called relative humidity. Name the instrument used to measure relative humidity. It is wet and dry bulb thermometer. See the picture. Condensation. What is meant by condensation? Condensation is a process where water vapor becomes liquid. It is a reverse of evaporation. Condensation happens one of two ways. Either the air is cooled to its dew point or it becomes so saturated with the water vapor that it cannot hold any more water. This is a picture of condensation. Different forms of condensation. Dew, frost, fog or mist, and clouds are the different forms of condensation. What is dew? The water droplets clinging onto the blades of grass and leaves early in the morning is known as dew. What is clouds? Clouds are formed by the condensation of water vapor around the fine dust particles in the atmosphere. Then what is meant by frost? Places on the earth where the night temperature falls below 0 degree, tiny ice crystals are formed. These are called frost. What is fog or mist? The condensed tiny droplets of water formed by the cooling of air remain suspended in the atmosphere during winter. If the range of visibility is less than 1 kilometer, it's termed as fog. If the range of visibility is more than 1 kilometer, it's called mist. What is precipitation? Continuous condensation causes the droplets in the clouds to grow in size. Being unable to resist the gravitational force of the earth, the water droplets get released from the clouds and fall onto the earth in different forms. This process is called precipitation. Different forms of precipitation: rainfall, hailstorm, and snowfall. Rainfall. The common manifestation of precipitation is in the form of water drops. Snowfall. When the temperature falls below 0 degrees Celsius, precipitation reaches the earth in the form of tiny crystals of ice. What is hailstones? If the water droplets released from the clouds happen to pass through colder layers of the atmosphere, they may reach the earth in the form of ice pellets. Different types of rainfall based on their information. Orographic rainfall or relief rainfall, convectional rainfall, and border rain are the different types of rainfall based on their formation. Orographic rainfall or relief rainfall. Moisture-laden wind from the sea enters the land and moves upwards along the mountain slopes where it gets cooled and condensed to form clouds. When the windward side of the mountain receives heavy rainfall, the leeward side do not receive rainfall due to the descending dry air. What is convectional rainfall? Cumulus clouds are formed with the cooling and condensation of rising warm air. Rainfall occurs with thunder and lightning. This rain mostly occurs in the afternoon, does not last long. Border rain. There is always a difference in the atmospheric temperature over land and sea. If the air over the sea comes in contact with the air over the land in the coastal regions, the warm air will be pushed upward, causing cloud formation and rainfall. What do you mean by rain shadow regions? The places situated at the leeward side of the mountains that do not receive any rainfall are referred to as rain shadow regions. Thank you all. To get the remaining parts, please subscribe the channel. To get the